welcome to my channel. I'm Danielle, and today I want to show you guys a bit of a money-saving way to do a double action candle spell. I am doing a cleansing / protection candle spell, working with the Saturn energy. It's the Saturn hour right now, Saturn planetary hour. I'm working with the waning moon energy for cleansing and working with the clock energy right now. I'll have to come back to this candle while it's still burning during the waning phase of working by the clock, because right now I'm working with the waxing energy of the clock right now for protection. So I'm working with the Saturn energy because it's a very cleansing energy. It's for cleansing, for banishing, for crossing, removing curses, all of that. It's that energy, and it also is a very powerful protective energy. So its colors are black and purple, and I felt a pull towards purple. This is a purple chime candle. And what a double action candle actually is, this candle would have two colors, one color on the top half and a second color on the bottom half. Now, since I don't have that, what I will be doing is treating this purple candle as if it is a double action candle, and working the top half portion as my cleansing energy and my bottom half portion as my protective energy, because it's just a good idea. You want to clear away whatever is affecting you before drawing in your protection. Not to say that you can't already be protected and do whatever rituals to protect yourself before even doing a cleansing. I'm just saying, if it was a double action candle, typically you want to cleanse things first. So with that in mind, a reversing candle is a type of double action candle. You want the reversing candle to have the black on the top, because you want to reverse the curse first and then bring in the good love or the good money or the good protection, good blessings, or whatever color is on the bottom of that reversing candle. That is not traditional to hoodoo to have the black on the bottom. So be careful when you're purchasing those glass encased reversing candles. If the black isn't on top, it's really not a traditional hoodoo reversing candle, because you're bringing all of the good in, but you haven't removed your curse first and reversed it. So I can get into that when we actually discuss reversing candles. I'll make a separate video for that, but I just wanted to throw that out there. So again, just making use of what I have, since I don't have a double action candle, and since purple is for Saturn and Saturn is both cleansing and protecting, I'm just going to make a little mark. This is what I use to inscribe my candles and things on the middle of the candle, so then I can use it as a double action candle. And I'll be dressing the top with my cleansing herb mix and my cleansing oil, and I'll be dressing the bottom with my fiery wall of protection oil. I got some shells that called to me that I'll be using for that cleansing energy. It's 3 shells that I collected while I was at the beach, and I'll be using some black salt that I made for protection. I just feel like doing something heavy. Wouldn't say I'm crossed up or anything. I just feel there's a buildup of energy, and what happens when I have a buildup of energy, I end up hurting myself. You know, stubbing my toe, cut myself, different things like that. And that's how I know, okay, it's time to up my protection. It's time to do some cleansing, because my life, like I said, is pretty whole drum. I like to keep it that way. It's pretty peaceful, so major shifts don't tend to happen like that with me. So yeah, that's what we are going to do. So I've already cleaned my glass plate that's over on my altar with soap and water and with Florida water and protected it. So that's what I'm going to be burning my candle on top of. Just want to cleanse my hands with my Florida water. And then I'm going to take my little, I don't know what you call it. This came with one of my son's, something I bought, a poster board or something for a project he was doing so he could string lights on his poster board. Let's see. Let's go around. Where I think the middle is. And now I'm going to treat it like a double action candle. Kind of see where I don't want to focus on the candle, I want to focus on me. Well, it's there. So what I'm going to do is dress the top half of my candle with my cleansing oil. Just a little, because it's a small candle. I have to rub it, heat it up, get that magic flowing. And I'm just going to rub it down to that halfway mark for the cleansing energy. Such a small candle. I would recommend doing this with a bigger candle. Now my cleansing herb mix, as you can see, it looks finer than it did when I made it. I really ground it down as best I could in my wooden mortar and pestle. I do recommend get you a stone one. And since my Palo Santo was like pretty much gone and I was going to start burning my fingers if I kept burning it, I just popped that in there for its cleansing energy. And then it has like, Palo Santo has a mellowing effect. It brings a nice calm and peace to a situation. So, let's see. I don't know how I want to do this. I'm going to just roll it. Well, I'm going to dump it like this. I don't want to make a mess. Just kind of press it into the wax there. Tablespoon. So I'm going to scoop this a little bit. And try to roll it in there. This is a pretty unyielding candle wax, but I feel more is up there and I'm satisfied. So we got the cleansing mix on the top hat and a little bit on the bottom. That's fine. And now I'm gonna do my fiery wall of protection oil that I made. And I always like to shake my oils up thoroughly before I get to use them. Not only to make sure everything is distributed throughout. I feel like when it's been sitting in the oil for so long, it's pretty infused. But I like to shake it up to like get the magic moving, if you will, to get that energy flowing. You know, it's just, woo! It's time to go to work. You didn't have to fall out of my hand though. It's fine. some up here. Get some on my hand. It's such a pretty color. That's that cayenne pepper that did that. Now, gonna wipe up to draw that protection in. I'm trying to get it off my hands without messing up what I've already done to the top there. So let's rub that fiery wall of protection on into that candle. Okay. I'm gonna wash my hands, so hold on a second. Okay. Get some Florida water, excuse me, back on my hands. And while I'm doing that, put some Florida water on my white sage incense and my dragon's blood incense to cleanse away any negative energy that is on them from, you know, the manufacturer and things like that. Protect it. Okay. So now let's get some black salt. Oh, this is strong. Ooh, garlic just hit you all up in the face. Okay, no negative energy want no parts of this. And apparently my throat don't either. So it's got cloves in here, charcoal, rosemary, garlic. I can't remember what else. But I'm going to pour this up here for protection. And not too much, actually. I don't want that charcoal going out of control while this candle burns. Okay. Alright. I'm just going to cleanse these shells with some Florida water, because I really only want it programmed with the energy of water, so I want it to be flexible in that way. I don't want to just call upon the cleansing properties of water with these shells. I want to call on, upon their healing and all the properties that water has. So I just kind of want to keep it pure, if you will, and just have that water energy. So now I am going to enchant these things, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I have enchanted things. I've got my incense burning, and now I am going to put my candle on my altar. So hang on. Okay. So, see it? So, my candle and my shells. Got my incense going. Got my quartz crystal back there. If you can see it, I can't really see what's going on because of the way I'm looking at the candle. My water from my ancestors, and I've got their names on a name paper underneath that. So yeah, that is it, you guys. I will keep you updated. I mean, right now you see the flame. I'm talking over it. I'm not standing that far away from it, and it's just steady and bright, and I've got good feelings about it. So that is it, you guys. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned. Overall, the burn was very positive. That flame stayed, you know, still bright and steady the entire time. When it got to the protection, it burned even higher. Now that could have been because of the charcoal, or it could have been because I was getting aid from spirit with my protection. So I ended up doing a card reading to get some clarity on what was going on with the candle wax. And my conclusion was that for the cleansing, there are some things I need to do, some habits I need to break to really get that cleansing, the full effect of that cleansing. And I also pulled that I need to connect with spirit more. So that could be for cleansing or protection, and there are some things I have in the works for that. So it's still not a negative sign or anything like that, because sometimes you're just gonna have some candle wax left at the end. Depends on the kind of candle, the dye, things of that nature. It's not a whole bunch of wax, you know, just a little bit of what you could call flower petals, if you will, which, depending on who you're asking, is a positive sign and everything is going to go well. And on the other hand, it could mean that there are some things that you need to look at to really pluck the petals, if you will, to see what are the underlying issues that could provide a hiccup. I won't say stand in the way, because there aren't any, you know, mountains or anything like that. It's pretty flat. So I wouldn't say that there are any obstacles, but it didn't burn completely clean, which is what I like to see, like nothing but the wick left and, you know, a very little wax. That's what I like to see with my freestanding candles. So a little bit of something. And so that's why I did the card reading. And I feel, like I said, just need to break some bad habits, you know, pick up some healthy ones, and connect with spirit more, meditate more, do more when it comes to spell work. And that's what I plan to do. So that is it, you guys. Thanks for watching.